Hi, babies. It's been a little bit, but yeah, we're trying to restart Magic Monday or Monday Magic for you guys. Like I said, every Monday is magic. It's the start of the new work week. For most people, some other people, they don't start their work week on this day, but you know, we'll start it off like that. So today is Indigenous Peoples Day. I know you guys have seen my posts regarding that, but you know, in reference to actually celebrating and venerating, it's more about ancestral veneration. We know, as far as where I come from, how important Puerto Rico is, and the Taino culture that we have and that we try to keep alive, via tradition, artifacts, history. Excuse me. Sorry. I was feeling it's a little dusty in here. So just so you guys understand that, to me, we don't celebrate that here. And Puerto Rico is actually kind of shunning. They're not calling it, it's Indigenous Peoples Day, but they're not calling it that. They call it Dia de la Raza. And it's no longer Dia de, Cristobal Colon, for celebrating his day. Because in all honesty, what he did, there's nothing to celebrate. He came here, he settled here with people in the Americas, in the Caribbean, and brought, diseases, money, greed. See, they're already starting to talk money and greed. This is what he was looking for. He was looking for the riches of the world, and not willing to share them and take whoever it was that he needed to take from them. And it's everything for him. It was everything for him and nothing for the people that he was taking from. Y'all saw this, because I didn't pick this out. It fell out on its own. So they know I'm talking about them, and they've got a lot to say, apparently. So we'll keep to that. But as far as what he did, raping and pillaging people, I don't think that's really anything to celebrate. It's not anything to celebrate. It's not, I don't think. It's not anything to celebrate. So, and we continue with what's going on in Puerto Rico and what's not being given to her, and how we continue to get things that are taken from us. Yeah, there's nothing to celebrate. Nothing to celebrate. We don't celebrate those things because everything's being taken from us. So, let's see what the message. What's today's message? We'll throw these back in the deck. They're just confirming what's being said. So what you all know. I'm not speaking. This is not me speaking. This is them. Spirit, I ask that you use me as a channel to deliver messages to the collective, the higher collective, for our greater purpose, our higher purpose, on collective energies, for everyone, for the greater good. I'm sweating bullets already. I just took a shower and I'm like, so hot. All right. This is what we got. So this is talking about stability and being able to come to, as I mentioned, dismantling the table. It was a meme that I saw referencing this year. I'm removing chairs from the table. Or this year I removed chairs from the table, or something to that effect. And I went and I crossed it out, and I was like, this year I dismantled that table and I built a new one. Why? Because as far as finances go, as far as friendships and stability and people being connected to you and what you're giving others, and allowing free access to you and your divine energy, is no more. We've only got a couple of months left over before the new year, and what you were doing in the past is no longer working, and you have to let go of that. You got to come into this with a new mindset, a new saying, okay, I'm ready for this new start, this new change. It's immature in its nature, but it is still promising. You guys you walk into it saying, how can I do better? What can I do better? What am I doing new? What was I doing before that didn't work? How do I know it doesn't work? And how do I change it and make it work for me? You guys have to make sure you're constantly aware of your impact for yourself, for others, what you're doing, your moves, the moves you make, the decisions you make, mistakes, and how you can learn from them. Because we're no longer in that, I gotta keep doing the same thing in order for me to survive. Now, you ain't surviving, you're barely thriving. You're not thriving, you're not surviving, you're not doing anything. You're just going along with the scraps, taking whatever's being given to you. And at this point, that's not, it doesn't work. And it's okay to say that no longer serves me. I have to let it go. This full moon in Aries, it's all about regenerative energy. Really letting things go is a very big factor. And that's always the case, because with new, you can't make and do new without removing what doesn't work. You can't give this new energy that you're looking to receive if you don't make space for it. You have to make space for that. Whether that's material things or emotional or spiritual, whatever it is, outmoded ideas, any of those things, you have to make space. If you don't make space for new energy to flow in, you will constantly repeat the same patterns. You will constantly go through the same things. You will constantly be reminded in every situation, well, you did this, and this is why this isn't working for you. Okay, so now that's the case. That's what you're doing. Change it. Change it. You're looking for this change. This is it right here. It's just about taking baby steps. And if you're willing to do the work and willing to take the steps, you will have a fruitful outcome. You just have to keep on it. The idea is to move, constantly move. And I saw that earlier today too. Moving, move out, move up, move along, move on. That's what this is. And constantly moving, you don't stay still. You staying still and staying stagnant is only gonna create a disadvantage for you. And we're all about taking all of the advantages we can for the things that we need, for what we want. I hope y'all like my hair. I know I'm really thing on it right now because I'm hot, because it's still damp. I did not use hairspray today. I used my own little prototype that I'm making, so I figured I'd throw that out there. It's I'm actually looking at it and I'm feeling my curls. So whatever curls I got, because I ain't got much. But yeah, just make sure you guys are on this. Be on this tip. This is the tip you want to be on. Create new ways in order for you to be stable. And I see this as this is a money stance, because it is the Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, but it's relative either way, because it also has to do with stability. So financial stability, when you feel secure in where you are, you will feel like you can move forward. But what's been playing in my head constantly, and what they keep throwing at me is, do what makes you happy. Find what you love and do that. Does it make you feel good? Do it. Do it, because if you stop to take a look at what makes you feel good and what you like, you can actually come out winning on top with that. So just go for it. It's immature, and it's immature in the sense that it's not. It's like learning how to walk. You eventually learn how to do it. It took you some time, but you did it. So I love you guys, and I will hopefully try to hit you guys up with something later on. Bye.